During the mid-16th century, the Mediterranean was a theater of intense naval rivalry. The dominant force at that time was the Ottoman Empire, under Sultan Suleiman the Magnificent, who sought to expand his influence and challenge the naval supremacy of European powers, particularly the Spanish Habsburgs. It was in this heated climate that the raid on the Balearic Islands in 1558 took place, marking a significant event in the ongoing conflict. Under the command of Piali Pasha and the renowned corsair Turgut Reis, also known as Dragut, the Ottomans launched a well-coordinated attack, targeting the Balearic Islands, which were under Spanish control. This large Ottoman fleet, comprising around 140 galleys, set sail in July 1558 and first arrived at the island of Minorca. The town of Ciutadella, the capital of Minorca, was their primary target. The attack on Ciutadella began with a fierce siege, during which the town's defenders put up a tenacious resistance. However, they were ultimately overwhelmed by the sheer numbers and might of the Ottoman forces. Once the town fell, the Ottomans unleashed devastation upon Ciutadella. The town was looted, churches were destroyed, and a significant portion of the population was enslaved. Ciutadella was left in ruins, a shadow of its former self, and it would take decades for the town and the island of Minorca to recover from this onslaught. However, the Ottomans were not finished. With Minorca subdued, the fleet moved on to other parts of the Balearic Islands, including the island of Majorca. Here, too, they wreaked havoc, though the destruction was most profound in Minorca. The population of these islands faced severe hardships as the Ottoman forces continued their rampage. The raid highlighted the continuing vulnerability of European coastal regions to Ottoman naval attacks and emphasized the significant threat posed by the Ottoman Empire. The conquest of the Balearic Islands in 1558 dealt a substantial blow to Spanish control in the Mediterranean. While the Ottomans did not occupy the islands permanently, the raid demonstrated their naval prowess and their ability to strike deep within Spanish-held territories. This event had a lasting psychological impact on the inhabitants of the Balearic Islands, serving as a stark reminder of the ever-present Ottoman threat. In response to the raid, Spain and other European powers took measures to fortify their coastal defenses and enhance their naval capabilities in order to counter Ottoman expansion in the Mediterranean. This raid was a catalyzing event that underscored the persistent conflict and shifting power dynamics of the 16th century Mediterranean region.